Hey, what is up everybody, it's SS Sonic 901 here, and before we get into this video, I must apologize for the microphone quality because sadly, the microphone I was using, the much better one I had, sadly crapped out on me. I know, right? Sucks. So now I'm have to use my Xbox mic for a little bit, but I mean, hey, it's alright, you know, stuff happens. Anyway, let's get right to this video, my guys. The Araki or Arika, sorry for the mispronunciation, the Arika gods have blessed us today. Now let me explain. Now if you guys may not know, it's actually April 1st in Japan. So you guys know April 1st, April Fools, you know, all that, you know, everyone's playing jokes on each other, blah blah blah. So Arika uploaded a video today, and oh my days. Yes, I said that. Oh my days, my dudes. This looks so amazing. Like, okay, graphical wise, this is on par with Tekken 7. Like, no, I would even go as far to say this almost looks just as good as Tekken 7. Now, if you guys may not know, a lot of you guys may not know the characters being shown in this video. And if you guys are not familiar with the EX series, the Street Fighter EX series. The Street Fighter EX series was basically, I believe it was a spin-off series. It was the first venture into 3D for the Street Fighter series, and it hosted a bunch of new characters. You had Kairi, which was basically another Shoto. We had Garuda, which is the character that you see. The three characters I'm about to name are the three characters in the and that you see in this video. You see Kairi, you see Garuda, which is he's a demon samurai, I think is something like that. I'm sorry, I don't remember what he is specifically. And then you have Hayato, which is basically I can't remember what she is either. I believe she's just like a martial artist, but she has ties to the Dark Hado or something like that. I know Kairi has some ties to the Dark Hado. I think he actually defeated Akuma in the Street Fighter EX timeline. I might be mistaken, but anywho, yeah, that's where these characters are from. Now you might be asking, hey, how come we haven't seen these characters appear in any newer Street Fighter games? Well, sadly, I believe something had happened with Arika and Capcom, and Capcom lost the rights to these characters, so now they can't use them. In which it happens, you know, we saw something similar like that happen with the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise. Well, you couldn't make or sell those games at one point, but now all that's fixed. We had Marvel vs. Excuse me. Now we have Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite coming out, and we've got Ultimate on you know, PC, Xbox One, PS4. But anywho, back to this video. This looks amazing. Like this video honestly shows me that Arika they have the resources to make another fighting game, which it makes me happy because I love Arika. Like I love Arika for working with Capcom for the Street Fighter EX series, because the Street Fighter EX series, it's not necessarily slept on. Like, it's enjoyed by a lot of people, but the main reason everyone likes the EX series is because they host the characters, and a lot of those characters are Arika excuse me. I'm messing up in this video. You know, you guys know me. I'm only doing one take, bump that. But like I was saying, like a lot of those characters were Arika exclusive. So a lot of those characters you're only going to see in those specific games. Mind you that Araki did make one fighting game, and that was Fighting Blair. But that game only came out in arcades, and I believe it was a rare arcade cabinet at that. This game never received a home port of any kind, but some characters from that game do appear in the EX series, like Alan Snyder, and I believe Blur Dame also appeared in one of the EX games. I'm not too positive on that one, so don't quote me on that. But like I said, this video shows me that they have the resources, I believe they have the want, and they have the need to make another fighting game. Because and I mean, look at the engine itself. Like, the fact that you start off out playing on a 2D plane, and the more you keep playing, like it transitions to a 3D plane. Like that is dope. Like, that is so dope, yo. Like that's something that I'm surprised Capcom didn't even think to do with it. didn't even think to do that with Street Fighter V. And I mean, I guess it's understandable. It probably would have made Street Fighter V more like Tekken, and we already have Tekken Cross Street Fighter coming out, which who knows when that's going to be a thing. I believe it's coming out after Tekken 7. I'm not too sure. But speaking of Tekken 7, like I said, this game graphical wise is on par with Tekken 7. I would even go as far as to say that it looks better than Tekken 7 in my opinion. And the fact that they made a whole entire engine for this, like, this looks beautiful. This looks super fun to play. Like, I really want to just pick up and play this. Like, I got my wallet right here. I'm ready to throw my money at this game. You guys just don't understand. And also, I have a friend that works closely with the game industries or gaming companies and whatnot. Shout outs to my bud Ernesto. Yes, I put your name here. Sorry, I'm sorry if you didn't want that, my dude. Sorry, but anyway, he works closely with these guys. He doesn't work with Arika specifically, but even he said that this looks too good to be just an April Fool's joke, and that brings so much hope to me. Like, and I was thinking that to begin with, like there is a lot of work put into this to just be an April Fool's joke. So like I said, I think this is Arika showing us that they have the resources to make another fighting game, but we have to show these guys that the demand is there for this. And I believe the demand has been there for decades now, for years and years and years. We've wanted Arika to make their own fighting game since the whole debacle with Capcom happened. The Capcom lost the rights to the characters, blah 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 stuff, business things. But Arika they have the characters, they have an engine basically now. Only thing they need now is the demand and of course the money to produce the game. So like guys, literally, I'm serious. Like, I'm gonna have a link in the description to the video so you guys can watch it at 60 FPS. But like we have to show Arika that we want this to happen. We want this to be a thing. Like, guys, I'm telling you right now, we legit need to band together and have this be a thing. We need Arika back into the fighting game scene, because Arika as a company, like as a whole, was kind of slept on back in the day. Like, I don't think they really had too much traction aside from when they made the Street Fighter EX games, or helped to make the Street Fighter EX games. And like this would be the perfect way for them to come back. I mean, hey, more fighting games. Like, who doesn't love more fighting games besides shooters and whatnot? I mean, shooter players and whatnot. But like, yo, guys, this looks so amazing. Like, I'm in so much awe. Like I said, there's too much work in this to be just an April Fool's joke. And if it is, like, I'm really sad. This is really gonna make me sad, because Arika has done this before, like years back, and it was just an April Fool's joke. They had Kyrie and Hayoto. You'll see those two in these videos. I already mentioned that, but anyway. But they had Kyrie and Hayoto playing a match, and it looked like it was a different engine. It wasn't the Street Fighter EX engine by far. I can't even speak. Like, I'm so hyped. This gets me so hyped, because I don't even know if it's gonna be a thing, and it's got me hyped. But yeah, they've done this before in the past, and who knows, maybe the demand wasn't there. Maybe that's why it wasn't a thing back then, or maybe, who knows, maybe Arika has had this in development for quite some time now, and they're just now showing the actual polish of it now. But who knows, guys? Like I said, this has me hyped. Like, we need to show Arika that there is a demand for this game, for this to be a thing. And like guys, we gotta band together. like we gotta do something. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think that this will be just an April Fool's joke? Do you believe that this will be more than just an April Fool's joke? Like, let me know in the comments, and we can talk about it there. I'm SS Sonic, and peace.
Stay street. Big things happen every time we meet, like a